Hey there, what's going on? Thought I'd rock out something pretty slick today. It is apparently Easter for some people, Ishtar for the pagans. Happy Ishtar, pagans. Gotta watch out for the Salem witch trials, the witch hunting that's going on. If there were such thing as witches, if there were, and they were powerful, do you think that the if this shit was real? Let's just I always like to start with this. Um, do you think the church would hunt witches if they knew that they could do magic and were powerful? So there's only two things that could have occurred during the Salem witch trials during this nonsense. Either the priestcraft, the priests were priestcraft and they were also witches, warlocks, and they were hunting witches. Could be. But if the church knew and they weren't witches, they weren't using altars. Oh, they do use altars. No shit. Sounds very pagan to me. Sounds almost like Christianity is a subdued paganism into a patriarchal manifestation rather than a holistic treatment of the planet, the earth, the moon, the sun, the sky, the stars. So if they were hunting witches and they knew that they had power, they wouldn't have done that because a real witch would curse the fuck out of them and probably do some super magic tricks. So why would they hunt them? They would lose. Unless, so either it didn't happen the way that you're told, or it was something else. Um, or you could fill in the blank there, whatever you want. Or choice C, which would be that the priests were also witches. And there was the witches of the earth, the real matriarchal earth. Now witches does not just mean women. Usually you say, usually you would say warlocks for men. Usually warlocks and witches, same thing. Just the kind of magic spell casting that they would do. So I think that's your choices there. Either it didn't happen, it happened for a different reason. I'll let you invoke what you think it might have been, or they both were witches and they were hunting each other. What's up, Gary Baxter? Hey, I'm no warlock. I don't know anything about it. I may have been called a warlock by a Christian a couple times. I ain't about war. I mean, if you need it, let's go. That's what y'all want. So if they won last time, nature abhors an imbalance. If they were to test the pagan witch and warlock cult ever again, and if they were to test the earth wins. Pagans win every single time. Last time maybe they didn't win. They're still around. So happy Ishtar. And what I'd like to do for all of you is read you the first page of. I put Ishtar into my browser here. I'm using DuckDuckGo. I sometimes use Google. It gives you a different set of information. But I think if I look this up in the Google, it'd give me the same thing. But I'm using DuckDuckGo right now. It says Ishtar, and then it gives me Inanna. Inanna is an ancient Mesopotamian goddess associated with sex, war, justice, and political power. She was originally worshipped in Sumer and was later worshipped by the Akkadians. Down in New Orleans, there's some Akkadian culture, interestingly enough. Babylonians and Assyrians. And the Assyrians? You do now. Under the name Ishtar, she was known as the Queen of Heaven and was patron goddess of the Iana temple at the city of Uruk, which was her main cult center. She was associated with the planet Venus, and her most prominent symbols included the lion and the eight-pointed star. Her husband was the god Dumizid, which is, I've heard that the word Dumizid is TMZ, which is Tammuz. So you'd say Tammuz and Damuz, because T and D is related. I'll explain that to you later if you don't understand. The T's and D's are related. It's the same letter, basically. How is it the same letter, Zen? Don't worry, I'll explain to you. And this is why you say, if you say the Tao, it's spelled T-A-O, but you mean to say D-A-O. Tao. 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 You can't tell the difference if I say Tao. 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 Ta-ta. Ta-da. 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 And her, okay, so her husband was the god Dumazid, and her, let's see here, Sukal, or personal attendant, was the goddess Ninshubar. Inanna was worshipped in Sumer at least as early as the Uruk period, and she had little cult prior to the conquest of Sargon of Akkad. During the post-Sargonic era, she became one of the most widely venerated deities of the Sumerian pantheon, with temples across Mesopotamia. Now, interestingly enough, what did I read here? Conquest of Acadia, what was, yeah, Uruk. So in Uruk, I wonder if the word U-R-A-K has anything to do with Aurochs. A-U-R, I think it's A-U-R-O-C-H. And Auroch, and I think it does, probably. It's connected to Uruk because Uruk is a cow. It's the original cow before they cut the horns off. You realize cows that you see moo, they're in the field giving milk, they're connected to the moon. These cows that used to be walking around had big fucking horns on their head, giant horns. And then they domesticated them by continually cutting the horns off and breeding the ones with smaller and smaller horns until they didn't have any horns. So you see bulls, you fuck with the bull, you get the horn. You can fuck with the cow and get the horn too, but they took it off, they domesticated it, and they enslaved and snared the power of the cow. So there's a big Auroch worship people have, which is the moon worship. And here's the dilemma with that. The moon isn't always there. It's a surrogate mother. The moon is not always there. You look up in the sky, it's a full moon. Beautiful, wonderful, great. Does a lot of wonderful services for humanity. Cow milk, goat milk, all of those mothers provide milk. But then sometimes the moon, milk, cheese, the moon's made of cheese, sometimes that goes away. You got no cheddar, you got no cheese, you got no power, the moon goes away. So people that are moon worshippers, monotheism is moon theism. Just to let people know, most people that claim they're sun worshippers are actually moon worshippers because they're money worshippers. Let that sink in when you think that the religious cult of the Bible, oh, it's right in it's right in there. It says by bull. It's a bull. It's splitting the bull. So they split the bull. So this is why their whole religion is bullshit. Unless, of course, you eat the mushrooms off of the cow shit, which is wisdom. So these cultures that worship the moon, monotheistic cults, normally what you'd say is that the Bible is related to sun worship. I don't know why everybody's on a warship. And the Quran is related to moon worship. This is what the standard thing is. But there was a takeover by patriarchal societies that turned everything really into moon worship, which is not earth worship, which is paganism. Root word for paganism, you have paganism, and so you have which is pa, the father, the patriarchy. So that paganism, which was rooted in the earth, was taken over by moon worship that nobody told you about. Because the mother is the earth, the moon is the surrogate mother, the sun is the father. The father, the son, and then the people are all of the spirits, the Holy Spirit, the children. The children of earth are birthed from the mother and the father. The surrogate mother takes care and does some succubusing off of the earth by pulling disease out of the earth. So there is a huge reason for the moon. But it's not always there, and it's not the mother. So people that look at the moon and say that's the mother goddess, they're completely wrong. They don't know what they're talking about. They've yet to look at their feet and wonder why they have a soul on their feet. And there's a soil on the earth. Soil, soul, and the sun is the soul. Very interesting that would line up. That would be the trifecta. And the moon is called what is that? Isis? Isis. You can make an I and an S and an I and an S. What do you get? $. It's all about money. Moon. Money. Moo, moon currency. And so all of these pagan and Magan, there's also Magan tribes. So you have pagans and Magans. Mother, Magans, pagans. Pagans tend to be the father type um, worshippers of. No, no, let me not use the word worship. They interact wholly and completely. Holy, WHOLEY, not HOLY. This is why the Bible people are holy. HOLY. What does that mean? HOLE. It's a hole. It's a circle. It's what's missing in the Swiss cheese. But the whole thing, the whole fucking thing is WHOLEY. Holy. And so they were wholly participating in the elementals. They were real earth walking magicians. They worked with air, fire, earth, and water. People now, they look up to the moon and they want cheddar, they want cheese, they want money. And what do they get? It's the 1st and 15th. Anybody know this? Anybody hood? Anybody had to get their WIC checks on the 1st and 15th? Go look up Lupe Fiasco. That's 1st and 15th. And what is that usually related to mentally? When the sun is at its peak and when the sun is empty. Or excuse me, when the moon is at its peak and when the moon is empty. You see it, it's there, full moon, energy, lots of things going on. No moon. But that's when they get their paychecks. And they get 24 paychecks, not 26. See, that's the 1st and 15th. It's 12 months times 2, 24. But the year, for most people, they'd be getting 26 paychecks. So in reality, they're missing, this goes really deep, they're missing two letters in the alphabet. So as we examine Ishtar, Inanna, and pagan gods, the worship, the participation in the holistic magic of not dual magic, meaning black and white, but full spectrum magic. Check this shit out, yo. You want to see full spectrum magic? You want to see golden? You want to see golden magic? Check this shit out. But I figured I'd keep it orange and pastel with the blues and the oranges. Well, no, it's kind of it's a certain type of orange and gold, and these are like Easter eggs. Yeah, here's an Easter egg for people if you want to understand what's going on. And there's a reason that the Wuhan. If anybody's seen this, it's all in word. Wuhan. the Wu-Wei, the Wuhan, the Wu-Tang. It's let me explain you. They just had fireworks last night, to celebrate the lifting of the stay inside thing. Anybody watch Hunger Games? What the fuck is going on? What are these obscene people doing by trying to control populations? What are they doing? What's the purpose? And they're celebrating it. It was a big thing on the news. Go look it up. It just happened. There were fireworks and blah blah blah. Oh, the Wuhan ban has been lifted. And it just so happens it's on the eve of Ishtar. No, this is just this just happened. Somebody was stupid and ate a bat, and now the whole world. No, there's more high-level magic going on that people are not interested in understanding because they would have to get into the darker realms. They would have to get into black magic, and they think black magic is evil. It's not. White magic is evil, just as much as black magic as any other color is evil if you think so. But there are black magicians that do a lot of good in the world, and there are white magicians, which are the people right now that are out there going love and light and everything is good and here do this vegan thing, but yet their vision is very very shallow. It's short-sighted. They can't see deeper. Black magicians can see deep, dark into the night. They can see into the darkest places, understand the larger perspective, the larger picture of what's going on. And these white magicians out here going, oh no, love and light, everything's good and blah blah blah. But can they walk? Can they walk where we walk? Can they walk in the darkest of places? Do they have vision? Are they scholars? Are they just out there as trivia pursuit artists? They can tell you all the things, all the facts, all the information, but they don't know how it works together. But the other magicians, the full spectrum magicians, they know how it works. But to have full spectrum magic, you have to know black magic. You have to know the darkest of magics, the darkest of arts. And everybody assumes dark means bad. It doesn't. They've portrayed that in movies, and it's not. There's a lot of people that you would perceive as dark, but they are the protectors. It's like it is like the Batman. It is like even though Batman was kind of an asshole, and it's like that dude Arrow. Even though they put all the disguises on, they go and hunt criminals. In the stories, they're always hunting the wrong criminals, the people that were like stealing money from the banks, because they're tricking you, because the banks have been stealing from your energy for years, because the banks are related to the moon. And the moon has been stealing upon people. And this is why in my earliest videos I would always say we would do just fine if we got rid of the moon. If the moon just vanished, evaporated, gone, the earth would still work, and it would work in a better way. People would die differently because the moon, but as I've evolved my thought process here on this concept, what the moon is it succubuses bad things from people that don't need it. So if you have a sickness, it will look like you're more sick when there's the full moon. This is why people become vampires, become you've got these people that turn into wolves. What's the other ones? You have vampires and so what happens is so on the full moon that occurs. So it's energy that's bringing out of them the evil, the dark, what you'd call dark, but it's not dark. It's just the bad shit. It's pulling the bad shit out of you. But if you get the bad shit out of you, you fast, you practice Shivambu Kalpa. Oh, whoa, what did he say? Shivambu Kalpa. Yeah, drink your fucking piss. Drink that. It cleans up your organs. It cleans up the cellular structures in your body. Hey, but what do I know? I'm just some goofy guy sitting around in an orange hoodie on this beautiful day. It's quite windy out. I don't know about where you are. It's super windy right now. It seems like an airbender is playing around with the wind right now. Well, welcome. If sometimes I go down little paths to left and right. If I missed anything and you guys want more on this, let me know. And here. How you doing? Who's here? What's up, Gary Baxter? Gary Baxter? I don't know why I like saying that. It's just fun. Let's see. Peace Lock, thank you. Whole Lock, Peace Lock. That's good. What's up, Divine Hazel? Acadian Creole. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't know about the Acadian connection to the Creoles and the Cajuns. But I've been speaking about the Cajun, which is connected to the Indian. Cajun is the word Indian. What's up, Canna Bear? Yeah, when they domesticated, they do masticate them. Exactly. What's up, Corinne? Bible. Oh yeah. I never looked at it that way. I always look at it as a split bull, or to pull something off of, or to die and to buy is the same word. To split something. But yeah, that's interesting. The gay bull, to say buy. Oh, that bull is buy. Hey Gary. You're the kind of bull I want to ride. What's up, Sarah Mileto? Yeah, if you guys want me to get deeper into any of those words or breaking them down or getting into something else, I can do that right now. It's still hot. This thing right here, I'm doing this for you guys. I'm fucking sweating because this despite my normal tendency for hemp or cotton fibers, this has a little bit of polyester in it. So it doesn't breathe very well on my body, but it looks pretty fresh. The egg and the bunny. Where does that come from? It's the whole fucks like bunnies because it's that you see them in the springtime and they're out there procreating. So it's about the bunny is really connected to be fruitful and multiply, because you fuck like a bunny, right? That's the whole thing. And it's just you just see them. Well, where do they come from? They're in the spring. You never see them in the summer. It's too hot. Blah blah. They're somewhere else. But it's spring season. It's springing up. Bunnies are springy. See, it goes deeper into all of that shit. Springy, bouncy bunnies. Just all over the place, hopping around. Here, you want to see a bunny? Oh man, what did I do with the book? Oh, I got a little sticker of a bunny on one of my books. It's pretty funny. It says hip hop. It's a hip hop bunny. And Gary Baxter, The Magic Wand. If you haven't read it, Gary, and for everybody else, go look up the book, The Magic Wand by, I believe it's Hilton Hotima's work. The Magic Wand. Go check it out. It's a really short read. Everything Hilton Hotima does is very short, concise, and it's some of the best work that I've ever read. And it has to do with the original Immortals. Look up The Immortal Cell by Hilton Hotima, and then The Magic Wand. And the eggs part, yeah, the reproduction for abundance and rabbits produce abundantly. Yeah, it's just abundance. Yeah, I think that I don't know the eggs and why they paint them. I'm not sure about that. I do know why I burp. Because it's fun. I like it. Oh, dude, you got a trout this morning? Fuck. What's up, Faizo? White magic is a form. Everything really is a form of the darkest magic because that's where you pull things from. You pull things from what's there up, and then you produce light. It's why your eyes, sometimes people are like you're glowing, and you're because you're taking photons in, and then you're producing photons out of the eyes. That's why some people can look at you in certain ways, and you'd be like, whoa, because they're projecting photonic energy out of their eyeballs. So if you have a lot of energy in you, you can look at somebody and they know. It's like you look at somebody, they're like either, hey, that's a very friendly, I want to play with that. Like, oh, I like them. Or you could look at somebody and be like, you don't fuck with that person. It's in the eyes. You just don't. Pfizer is the most crystallized type of liquid urine. No, the most crystallized type of liquid is. Let's see what we got here. What have we done? Where have we put these things? Oh man, I checked it somewhere else, but basically it's one of these. It's just you just said it. The most crystallized version of energy of. It's even said that water is crystallized into quartz crystal. Quartz crystal, I think, would be what you're looking for. Type of liquid is crystal. You are basically liquid crystal, but the crystal itself. This is why it's used in computers and it's used in watches to keep time, and it stores and can project energy. Crystals, yeah, but quartz tends to be the most easily understood. Corinne, this is exactly 100% correct. Those people that are all love and light are the most evil, yes, because they repress the dark and deny the darkness in themselves. This is exactly it. And have you? This is the people that go fucking crazy for real, like not so people, because they repressed everything their entire life and they go end up shooting up the mall. I mean, not that these things happen in the abundance that the news would let you perceive, but it is the people that don't. They don't shadow work, dark self, all of that kind of thing. Just the things, as I've plainly put it to people, I'd probably be a psychopath, just like anybody else would be. If I didn't say the things that I wanted to say when I want to say them, what would happen is it would build up in my mind and in my heart and in my body, and eventually that would condense into something of a rage beyond belief. But I don't do that. So what I do is like. This is why I don't hold grudges. This is why I have arguments with people all the time. Because I'd rather have the argument immediately and be done with it. Water under the bridge. So when people come on here and I say shit to them, I mean, Corinne, you're one of them, obviously. I'll just talk my own piece and my own shit to you. I don't give a fuck. Because then it's over. And then we can move on. Hey, look it. Everything's fine today, right? See? But now if I didn't say anything to you, I would inside internally just start to fucking boil. I'd be like, whoa, this motherfucking. But I wouldn't do that with my face. But you know, people that just go, they just go, oh, okay. And it's what's that movie with Adam Sandler? Um, and oh, what the fuck is the name of the movie? Where anger management. Go watch that movie. If you don't know anger management, this is exactly what I'm talking about. He's the most calm, serene guy. Like, and everybody's like, "You got an anger problem." He's like, "No, I don't." But you can see through the whole thing inside, he's raging, and the who the fuck plays across from him? He's just continually trying to get him to be upset, to like finally let out that, so he can fucking breathe. Because shallow breathers, they just go like this. They go. They won't breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Fuck you. I don't like this. I won't stand for this. I'm not having it. Breathing out. It's comfortable. It allows you to breathe in. Pour out what is in your chalice, because if you do not, I cannot refill it. Speaking of, I have to go refill my chalice. I'll be back, and we're going to drink some motherfucking... No, we're not drinking tequila. We're going to drink some vodka right now. No tequila yet. Tequila later. I don't know. Is it fair to drink tequila on Ishtar? I think she'd be more a vodka drinker. So we're going to drink vodka. I'll be right back. And I will turn some tunes on for you guys in a second. Sobieski. So we're going to have vodka and grape juice. So we're basically drinking wine. A type of wine that I enjoy. And I will be on my porch. I will go out to my porch in a second. It was just a little too windy right now, and I don't want anything to fall off my balcony. The Bible and the tribal. Man, just I've done that. I've done that talk literally every single video for the last 3 videos that I've made, and I do have a video. Actually, I think it's titled "Bible and Tribal" that explains that completely. So I don't want to get into that again. Just Bible. The simplest way to look at that is, because I'm not going to do the whole thing, is Bible means split or duality. Tribal means triangulation, which is balance. So there's a, it's an Illuminati, it's a triangle, it's no, that's the negative version that people give to it. They believe in the Bible, because people that are Bible, their duality, they believe tribal there's some aspect that's wrong. In fact, probably 2 aspects of tribalism is wrong, because Bible has 2 aspects. One is good, one is bad. Tribal says no, everything balances itself out. Why are bridges built with triangles? Why is the family structure 3s? Why is 3 so powerful? Because it gives where do we live? We live in the fucking 3rd dimension, not the 2nd dimension. 2 dimensions is flat. It's black and white. Go back to your black and white 2-dimensional flatland. I'm gonna sit here living in kaleidoscopic 9D. I live in 9D, at least. But everybody else out here in 3D. 3D is good, because 369. I live in 3 3s. I've triangulated my triangles. Check that one out. Yeah, put some music on here for y'all. Sarah Mileto. Hey Sarah, didn't you just do a video a second ago? Was that you? Did I comment on your video? I don't remember everybody's name when I check their videos out, but sometimes I comment on people's videos. Was it you that just made a video about water fasting? Was that you? You gotta put you put the Yanni egg in? Yeah. Gotta keep that pussy tight, alright? You you got to. And men, if you want to keep your stamina and start doing Kegels. Start learning there's three different muscles down in your in that region. You've got your taint. There's a taintal region muscle. There's your cock muscle, and there's your butthole muscle. Three different muscles. Most people only have it as a division. It's just one. They just kind of squeeze. But there's actually three different ones. And if you can make those all work separately, it's difficult, but you'll figure it out. But that just in doing that, you'll start to build energy. Even people say, oh, don't stop pissing midstream and squeeze because it will give you cancer or something. It's the most ridiculous, stupid thing I've ever heard. You should do that. You should, when you're pissing, stop pissing in the middle. See if you can, and then piss a little bit and stop. It's you're strengthening a muscle there, and that muscle has to do with well, not that one specifically, but between the three, the Kundalini buffer. Jay Marley, no, I don't have rum. Sorry, dude. I might order some. I might order something later today because, well, it's Ishtar. It's spring, plenty, abundance. I'll probably order myself some alcohol in a little bit. I still have some. I don't really need to order it now, but well, why the fuck not? Let's celebrate. It's a celebration, bitches. It's a celebration, bitches. Let me get back. You guys love to sidetrack me, and I'm very good at being sidetracked. I'm gonna put this music on. And we're gonna go with the purple cat, man. Because it's copyright free and I like it. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. Is that too loud? Probably a little too loud. How about that? Is that better? What's up, Jeremy B? I don't know. Do I know you, Jeremy B? Have I seen you before? The early no way? This early no way? Oh, hey, Jeremy B. Do you know? Apparently, when you say this early, you must know me from my later shows. Celtic Aisha, are we celebrating Ishtar? If you want to, I don't care what anybody celebrates. For me, I'm just pointing it out. That's part of a pagan ritual. But rich, it's rich you all. See, all of you are rich. If you practice magic, you can make yourself rich. It's energy. But no, I celebrate every day. I don't. As much as people think that I'm some sort of hippie, pagan, something, I don't really necessarily celebrate these holy holidays, right? Just because I do that every day, so it's not anything different to me. I tend to get more into the moment of now. It's Zen Buddhism, but it's not even Buddhism. It's not even Zen. It's just, I don't know. It's just another day to me. David Mannion is in the building. How you doing, man? What's up, Mystic Apex Deity GG? Yeah. What's up, Anastasia? Sarah, what about breast milk? It's about the healthiest thing on the planet. Breast milk, so your body produces, your body is an alchemical system itself. Your body, you are an alchemist whether you like it or not. Especially women, because they produce a couple different substances that men don't. Well, men produce semen, which is white and energy in life. Semen. And women produce breast milk, white and creamy, and there's a really close. So the transmutation of things in the body produces semen, which brings life into the world, and then breast milk sustains life. And especially the first 6 hours after birth, when a woman produces colostrum, that's the thickest, most, it's almost yellow. It's like a bile basically that has the immune system for the child. And after that, yes, any milk from any mother is good. Goat, cow, woman, whatever. And there's a couple of videos where somebody was, I used to be talking to people and they'd be like, well, no other animals, they're not feeding other animals. They only feed their own species. This is not true in any way. You can watch it I've seen dog mothers feed goats. I've seen goat mothers feed calves. I've seen actually a woman in India feeding a baby cow because its mother died. I've seen a human woman breastfeeding a baby cow because its mother died. Why wouldn't you do that? No, we'll go get Infamil and Similac. Yeah, Similac, it means simulation of lack. So if you give your children Similac, you're giving it a lifetime of lacking until it's given its proper immune system, because it didn't get that, because immediately when the baby is born, you cut the umbilical cord, which you shouldn't fucking do, and then you take it away from the mother and don't let it breastfeed immediately. The baby's crying because it wants the milk of the mother. As soon as it comes out, it should immediately hook up to the tit. Stop crying, suck on the tit, and get its immune system from its mother, which is the first milk, colostrum. Look it up. But beyond that, all the milk after that is always readily available from the mother. So the mother is connected to the earth. So every animal, every species of animal that produces breast milk is completely compatible with every other species. It's a fact. It's not perfect because it's not from the species, but it gives the richness of nutrients that only animals can provide. Only humans can, they go out and eat stuff and alchemically create milk. You never ate milk, and you're producing milk out your breast. You never ate, people that are vegetarians, they never ate meat, yet their body is full of meat and bones. How did your body create that? I gotta go tie this door up because it's causing me a headache. I don't like it. Hold on a second. And I'm gonna light some incense. How do you feel about that? One moment, please. Lighter crew, light it up. Okay, we're back. Duncan Hardy, what's going on? Matthew James Maxwell, how you doing? I am looking pretty piratey. Do you want me to tell you some pirate jokes? You hear about that? You hear about that new pirate movie coming out? Did you hear about it? It's rated R. So this pirate walks into a bar, sits down, he walks, he's got his peg leg, his parrot on his shoulder, an eye patch. Comes up to the bartender. Give me a rum and cola. And the bartender's like, yeah. I'm confused. What? Yeah, I'm a pirate. And he goes, yeah, but I'm concerned. I see that you're a pirate, but what is that wheel that's it's like a steering wheel coming out of his crotch. He goes, what is that? I get you're a pirate, but there's a steering wheel, and what is that? He's like, yeah, it's driving me nuts. There's your pirate jokes for the day. David Mannion. What's up, Mac Man? Yeah, I mean, and Sarah, you should, if you are producing some, I didn't get the comment, but I think that I watched your video earlier, and I think that's you, that you were talking about breastfeeding and fasting. Yeah, you should have some yourself. Re-ingest it. Same thing with urine. You know what I mean? Breast milk is extremely healing. Any milk that's unpasteurized is supremely healing. So if you say milk and honey, in a sense, you're talking about urine and piss, or urine and breast milk. That's milk and honey, which is connected to the pituitary and pineal gland, which is the mother and father. Brian and Esteban, are viruses contagious? Doctors are coming forward saying that. Brian and Esteban, doctors in droves are making videos saying this is all bullshit. If you look for those videos, you'll find them. There's tons of medical doctors that they're officially licensed that are like, this is all bullshit, and they'll tell you what a virus is. Viruses are not living. They're not anything that you can catch. You don't catch viruses. You can get bacteria that overruns your system that then produces what people would call the virus, which is the overabundance of metabolic waste. A virus seems to be an overabundance of metabolic waste. And if you even understood the word metabolic, meta means mind. So it's mind-bolic. But in the body, as the metabolic process occurs, it's what's usable and what isn't. So it's the shit. So shit, probably not a good, it's mind shit. This whole thing is mind shit. I mean, for some people it's mind shit. For me, oh man, I'm a pig, I play in shit. This is funny to me. It gives me fuel, because I know how to turn shit into fuel to fuel my car. Shit, it actually does. It because it's going through a process, turning back into soil and becoming nutrient dense. Anybody knows that you mix up shit from cows and pigs and everything with all of the leftover food and put in the, that's making a nice something you're gonna spray all over your fields so your plants grow. Put shit everywhere. Oh, I thrive in shit because I don't know, why not? When aren't you walking in shit? Walk through a field barefooted, and then ask yourself how many animals have shit in that field. There's a reason you say that's soil. That's some nutrient-dense, rich soil. And then you say someone soiled their pants. Yeah, shit is soil. You don't eat it, but it's not a problem being on your feet, on the outside of your body. You're covered in shit every day, especially the shit that people are talking to you. The news media. And so what you should do is you should learn to laugh at it, make fun of it, and educate it. Turn that chaos. Oh no, he's going to say turn chaos into order. Yes, I am. That chaotic thing that is soil, all the weird shit, the stupid shit the news media is saying, order them. Tell them what they're saying is wrong and tell them how to say it properly. They're children. They know not what they say. All they're speaking off of a script. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're idiots. Is it their fault? Not really. But can we educate them? Yes. So here I am every fucking day of my life educating people, and especially the people that are in the second tier. The people in the first tier of explaining the magicians, they're not going to listen to me. Not yet. But they instruct the second and third tier, meaning CEO tells the people managerial to do this, and then the people cleaning up the garbage and shit and, working in cubicles, they might know what's going on, but they have no power. So we've been explaining to them for a long time and they get it. But they're like, what are we going to do about it? The people that are in the second tier, the managerial staff of everything that's going on, need to understand that they have to stop listening to the lying ass fucking psychological magicians. They're using psychology. They're not using actual real magic, just psychological magic. Which is very powerful, obviously, because you have a TV right there. which has been influencing people through the dark arts, the evil part of the dark arts. It's a black screen. It's called the Black Mirror. You ever watch the Black Mirror? That's a black mirror. It's a one-way device. The mirror that you see in there is called the white mirror. It reflects things. So you can talk to yourself. You can shadow box with yourself in a mirror. It's a white mirror. This thing here, it's a black mirror. Because it's only giving you one directional information. So you can sit there, you can yell all you want at the TV. The TV doesn't give a fuck. They're not receiving any. They can just sit there and they sit there in their white castle on a white horse behind the screen, and no one can touch them, and they'll just say anything they want, and people just go, fuck this shit, what is going on? And they get mad. And they do nothing about it because they can't. Luckily, someone invented the internet. And now, you guys can equally correspond to me. I'm not just speaking one directionally. I interact with all of you. And you guys can email me. You guys can also, if you do enjoy what I'm saying, send me some dollars, because it keeps me with a roof over my head and food in my face and a drink here and there. You can send me cash through Cash App or PayPal. But so my little 1 second snippet of money still kind of controls a lot of the world. But these people have been for a long time just one directionally telling people something. Just sit down and listen. So people sit down. When you sit down, you breathe different. They start becoming mouth breathers, and they're ingesting all of the information off the TV and taking it as factual thing. But here now we get interaction. You guys can have a channel. You guys can interact with me here, and you can do that with anybody. Even the people that used to be, like in Hollywood, nearly untouchable. You can interact with them now, and they're starting to grow. They're starting to actually become stars. They were fake stars before. They were just like put on a pedestal for no fucking reason because they could act something, but they knew shit. They know nothing. And these media darlings coming out from Hollywood. Stay inside, do this. So what are you, a fucking? Did you study this shit? Are you a doctor? Are you do you research this shit, or are you just reading off the script and telling people, stay home, don't be so selfish, we're gonna hurt everybody? No, they're just talking shit. But some of them now, because they ain't got no fucking work to do, they're starting to click on things and research shit and go, oh, maybe I was wrong about that. Maybe I shouldn't say that because it's not helping. Because they're not helping. They're just talking shit. They're not doing anything. They're not saying anything positive and uplifting and enlightening. That's just my opinion. What are you talking, Divine Hazel? You just passed where? Past gas? Passed to another realm? What you talking about? You BFF? No shit. What are you talking about? Jeremy, you can only catch a virus. I mean, just to clean up that language. You don't catch a virus, and an injection might give you disease cells. Sure, yes. So in that way, you don't. Yeah, you're right. You catch it. I mean, you know. But here's the thing: is if your body is strong enough and you have enough immunity, it doesn't matter. You can stick anything in your mouth. Some people will fucking and die from eating certain things because their body doesn't have the resilience to handle what they're consuming. There's a reason some people can drink a lot, some people can smoke a lot, some people can eat certain foods, and other people, a fucking 2 peanuts will kill them. Because their body will go into, what is this? I don't know what to do with this. And they freak out, and their body just turns into hyperventilation, hyperactivity, and it goes into, most people these are defensive people. You know, people, if you have a conversation, they're always defensive about something. People that are defensive about their ego are the ones that have the biggest problems with any kind of disease or with they have immunity challenges. They have allergies. So people are allergic. Me, achoo! I'm allergic to bullshit. That's why my immune system is readily capable, and my mind is part of my immune system, readily capable of I don't deal with bullshit, and I would speak it the way I see it. So that's my part of my immune system saying, fuck you. No, No, that's not happening. And if on a cellular level, if you're every single, oh, I love this song. If every single cell in your body has the same attitude as your mind does, which is no, fuck you, this isn't happening, then those things disappear. They immediately go out the back door. You shit them out. See? Here. This shit right here fucking knocks. This shit is Fort Knox right here. Let's go. I'm gonna get up and dance. Give me a second. Yeah, there you go. I mean, this song is fucking badass too. But let me show you guys something. So here's all the demons that live in your body. And if you don't know who did this, here you go. Some dude I know, artist in the streets. I think his name is Harry. Is it? Oh, Daryl? Is it Daryl? He got some funny shit. See, you gotta see. Look at see. This is about decoding. Is that a D or an H? I think that's a D. So is it Daryl? Is it Daryl with the T that he did? So is it Daryl Dion? Royal Art Creations. I thought it was Harry Leon, but now I think it's Daryl Dion. Daryl Dion? I'm gonna go with Daryl Dion. Royal Art Creations. So there you go. This shit is super sick. I got this a couple years ago. I sat down and talked to this dude for like a fucking hour. Just drank. I don't know what we drank. What did we drink? Sat down and drank and talked and yeah. Fucking good artwork, huh? Jay Marley, you ain't seen Danny? No, I talked to her yesterday. Well, I didn't talk to her. I emailed, not email, just text, whatever. Yeah, she's good. She got the baby bumps. Yeah, Corinne. There's 22 people and 15 likes. 7 people can literally fall off of a third floor balcony into a field of cactuses. Why? Because a third floor fall won't kill them, and they'll be able to feel the pain of cactuses getting stuck in them. And it's not going to be psychedelic cactuses. It's going to be the ones that just prick you. Because fuck you if you didn't thumbs up this. Remember that. Everybody already knows that. You're an asshole or a robot. And if you're a robot, well, you don't really care what I say. And you're just listening without giving me a thumbs up, well, you know that I think you're an asshole. And you should probably be doing something better with your life. You should go to a channel that inspires you, that you have just the decency, the fucking common courtesy, you know, look me in the eyes if you're gonna stick a finger in my ass, you know? Just thumbs up ain't too fucking hard. I'm a little back behind here. It's a me, a Mario. How about what's the drinking urine called? Shivambu Kulpa. Shivambua. Shivambu? No, it's Shiva. Shivambu. Shiva Mbu. Shiva is the destroyer. Shivambu. Shivambu. Anastasia, the Skeens clan? I don't know what that is. Yeah, somebody already got that for you. Shivambu Kulpa. Kulpa if you want another fun word. I don't know what. Actually, I don't even know why they put Kulpa on there. I just look up Shivambu and that always shows up. What's up, Pedro? Thank you. Yeah, magic wand is anything. Herman. What did I say? Herman Hesse before? No, Herman Hesse is a great author. That's not who it is. Who the fuck is it? Hilton Hotima. So you got HH. Here again, I'm going to give you another understanding of the higher levels of witchery. Herman Hesse and Hilton Hotima. HHHH. Two wonderful authors. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. 8. 88. 88 is the number of keys on a piano. 88 is the number of constellations in the sky. 88 is how fast Marty McFly, Eminem, 33. Eminem on the side is 33. SS. Slim Shady, Eminem, 88, 33. 33, 88, Eminem. Okay. How fast did Marty McFly have to go to time travel? 88. Because 8 is an octave. 8 is connected to infinity. If you take an 8, put it on the side, it's infinite. It gets you stuck in a loop. You can't get stuck in a loop. You're supposed to complete it with a 9. But 8 is still good because you eat something. I ate something, and you keep eating something, and you go into a loop. The loop can be fun. There's plenty of places to go. But you get out of the loop by going to 9. Nonetheless, it's 8 and 88 is good works. Deserta. Box Saga, Brenna Esteban? I don't know anything about that. What am I listening to? This is called Purple Cat. Purrplecat. Whoever put this on here spelled it wrong. But it was very funny because it's very funny how I came upon this. It was one of my, I researched non-copyrightable material so I can play it in the background. And I made a video 3 days ago called Purple Cats and something. And then literally 1 hour later, this dude who has a really big channel, his name's Chilled Cow. I don't know why I think it's a dude, I'm just assuming. He makes music. Chilled Cow put out an album called Purple Cat. But it was with the artist Purple Cat, and I think it was like partially their music and partially like, but it was so funny. Purple Cat. And so, you wanna see? There you go. Sorry about that, guys. That's fucking beautiful. Purple and green. Purple and green are two of my favorite things. I don't know. I got green there. And purple I just really fucking dig. Oh shit. My stream is gonna do that now? Hold on a second. Hold on. We just did that twice. Okay. See where we at. What's up, Ahava? What you doing? You gotta be a chew. You know what I mean? Is there's an artist in New Orleans named, his name is, his tag name, graffiti artist, his name is Achu. And funny enough, because graffiti artists, they'll never tell you their graffiti name. It's just, you don't do that. But I fucking met the dude. So I started talking to this dude at the bar one night, and I was like, I bet you I can guess your birthday. And I guessed his birthday to the day. He was like, what the fuck? So we started shooting some pool, talking, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, dude, he's like, come over to my house. Let's smoke and eat some mushrooms. So I was like, okay. So I go to his house, and and he started showing me some of his work. And he gave me this. He gave me a couple other things too. But he goes, do you know who I am? I was like, he's like, and then he started showing me all of his graffiti. I was like, oh shit, I've seen his graffiti. Like, you could go all over New Orleans and see a chew. ACHOO. Yeah, it's everywhere. And I also met this other dude that tags around here. Funny enough, he tagged Evacuate. That's his name, Evacuate. Evac. His name is Evac. But right before Katrina, he's like, I had a vision, so I started tagging Evac and Evacuate. So funny. Yeah. Fucking graffiti culture, man. Real deal shit. But yeah, you got to be allergic to the bullshit. That's why he was a true, because he was allergic to that bullshit. Sigma, what's up, man? What's up, Moon Goddess? What's going on? The reincarnation will be televised. Will Johnson, that's interesting. Yeah, I never looked into the well, because people in New Orleans know about masking and masks and masquerade. But generally, you know who people are. It just because people often wear masks for specific holidays and things, but you know who they are. Everywhere else, people wear masks and they dress up like it's Halloween every day. They dress up for work every day. People would never put a fucking suit and tie on. Women would never put the high heels on. Women would never do that. That's ridiculous. If you wear high heels, you're a stupid dumb cunt. Sorry to explain it to you that way, but that's just a fact of the matter. If you wear high heels, you're a stupid dumb cunt. Why would that be? Because it's ruining your gait, it's ruining your posture. You're trying to look cute. And who told you to do that? Some dumb ass man did. So you're definitely not powerful. You wear high heels, you're not powerful. And that's, yeah. Oh, something goes down? Oh, run with me, honey. You ain't running nowhere. You're gonna fucking break your stupid ass ankle. You ever see these stupid bitches walking on the runway? And they fucking, and oh shit. You ever see those dumb cunts? Yeah, that's for real. Why are they wearing that shit? You look goofy. You look like a goofy, silly clown. All that makeup on. You know who wears makeup? Clowns. Go shave your eyebrows off, paint them back on, put a bunch of mascara on. That's what clowns do. You clown bitch. But again, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe they are powerful women. They fake power. David, Matthew Maxwell. Thank you, man. Unser Wachschutz zu Paramutgaten zum Wachschutz zu Beschgaffern Wow and send out Curtain Car Fools there. It's an ancient language. Thank you. That means thank you. Oh, no shit, Moon Goddess. You work with a shamanic practitioner, medicine woman. Hey, Moon Goddess, do you know about Swinwits? SWNWT, the ancient oil anointing healing goddesses and medicine woman from Egypt. Do you know this one? What up, Adam Crow? It's really disturbing. It should not be. Adam Crow, the green you smoke is purple. Yeah, you like that purple dank. Oh man, there's a couple strands that are really nice. The purple is good. Yeah, purple orange. The ones when you get the purple orange strands are really good. What's up, Flat? You're looking like Leaning Towers of Pisa. Hey, I mean, don't get me wrong, you lovely ladies, women, goddesses. Every once in a while, you know what? Dress up and look like a statue. Put some high heels on. Put a dress on. And you know what? There should be a bunch of men around you protecting you. And look like a goddess. Once in a while. Once in a while. But as an everyday thing, it's not cute. It's lovely once in a while. Yeah, go ahead. Turn yourself into a piece of art. An edible piece of art. That's fine. But it just happens too often. It's an everyday occurrence for some women that they put makeup on and put... Here, let's get into makeup real quick. You know what makeup is? Makeup is associated with if you've made a mistake and you fall over and you get a cut, you put makeup on that cut to cover it up. And it heals it. Makeup is supposed to be a healing thing. The reason people put Indian dudes, right, the yogis, they put makeup on their foreheads so their pineal gland ingests the element. The makeup women were putting on their faces, and men as well, were serving two purposes in tribes. Most specifically to just like show what your status was, where you were, your status. And another was they were using plants. They were using different herbs and plants and spices and things. And we know that herbs and plants and spices are healing to the body. And they put them on certain areas to either give more energy to something or heal something. So makeup is, makeup sex. Oh, there was a problem. Can we make up? Makeup. So you're supposed to only wear that if you're injured. Like it's for injury and displaying your rank. But the injury was the major one because you would say, oh, you just cut yourself, you got a little something. They would say, let's put this on it. They put a little bit of red. We have a little clay. What about the red ink? And they would find something, turmeric. Oh, so we put turmeric and something on the forehead. You've got a headache. So it was displaying to someone either your rank or your sickness or a healing methodology. It wasn't to use every day. It wasn't to cover up. Makeup is not cover up. It's not to cover. Makeup is used now the same way clothes are used. Clothes, funny enough, the word is clothes, to close someone off. But really what clothes do is express you. Check it out. I'm wearing this. This doesn't close me off. This expresses me. Other people put clothes on to cover themselves up the same way they use makeup to cover themselves up. But you're supposed to use makeup to highlight things and express things and to heal things, and you're supposed to put garb on, clothing on, to express something. So there you go. So there you go, Sarah. See, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's to express an aspect of your nature and highlight things. But most people in civilized culture, they use it every day to cover up what they don't like. They don't use it to accentuate and highlight aspects of their beauty. Everyone can use makeup, and you could Again, it's to heal or to accentuate shit. Here you go. Check this shit out. Bang. Let's bang this shit out real quick. Yeah. This shit right here. This shit right here. This shit right here, B. Let's go. Shit's so good. Fuck it. We're playing this. Let's play this. Yeah, in some places it's called "Love Yourself, Warts and All." That's the. Is that Irish? It's like. Hi there, right on time. See, I don't even know how timing works, but somehow it always does.
In the morning. The breakfast club.
Whoa!
Morning, everybody. It's Steve.
Shut up. Can't have that on here. I mean, I would like to listen to it, but we cannot. Cannot listen to it right now. We can. I'll start talking again in a second. Here. Have this. Have this. Have some now. Enjoy. If you must. There it is. Ew. So if you guys didn't know, that's my music. Yes, that is my music. Don't ask me again. Is that your music? Yes, that's mine. I made that. And you're welcome. I will start talking if anybody asks me any questions or says anything. But if you're enjoying the music, you know, please do. If you don't, yeah, you can fuck off. But yeah, I'm gonna play one more song, and if you guys want to talk about something, or if you want me to read a book, I will. I'll play one more song and I'll read a book. How's that? Let's see what this one is. See, this isn't good. This is, again, is more of my music. My daily diet. Music. So there's that. Yes, that's again for anybody that's new to this. Some of this is my music. That was definitely my music, and that's what you get. That's what you'll have. That's what we're serving today. You've been served. You have been served. Remember that fucking movie? You've been served or served? I think it was called served. People just dance at each other real hard. I'm gonna read in a second here. Play this thing. No copyright on this shit. And I will read for you. This is from the book The Royal Tantra on the Brilliant Diffusion of Majestic Space. I may or may not have written this. No one can be sure of such things, but I will read it anyways. Then again, the Blessed One spoke. Turn this music down so you can hear the Blessed One speak. The embodiment of the Dharma is not to be conceptualized. The embodiment of pleasure is not to be measured. The manifest embodiment is inconceivable. This is the place of origin for all of them. Everything is the majestic self-origination point of everything. From the blazing great hammer of emptiness, the meaning of self-originating wisdom appears. It is pervasive. It has no outside or inside, so the totality of everything is neither to be taken nor rejected. Emma is a marvelous secret. Holy people will understand this. In the past, this kind of thing was not understood, and the seeds of the samsara came from that. And every time I play this fucking stupid bullshit ass fucking cocksucking music, it does this. So fuck you and fuck your channel, you piece of shit. It's probably because of that person. Their channel sucks and they suck. I don't want to listen to your fucking music anymore. You ain't airtight, you're fucking dumb shit. Fuck you. Your channel does music every fucking time. I mean, it could be YouTube, so I'm not gonna blame you, buddy. This is just how I feel about it. So at the beginning here, can we go to the beginning? Can we go to the beginning? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Trying to read here. Emma! This is a marvelous secret. Holy people understand this. In the past, this kind of thing was not understood, and the seeds of samsara came from that. The wandering Buddhas are greatly astounding. The Buddhas of the past also saw the purpose that we did not reject or accept, and the enlightenment of our emotional problems is not to be taken up or to be rejected. The thing that is true nature of our emotional problems emerges without any basic root, so self-originating wisdom is self-evident. Further, there is no opposition to it. The true nature of Bodhisattva has also arisen without anything preceding or following it. Self-originating wisdom is self-arising. It also does not fail. If we understand this with certainty, there is nothing but this. If we see this well, we will not contrive anything. If we cut through our doubts, we have our resolve. There is no other holiness of the mind than this. The true nature of the mind is spontaneously realized. Characteristics for our mind are not born. We dwell in what pleases us within the space of what is. Our root is our mind itself. It is a majestic space. We cannot determine if definitely to be one. We cannot determine it definitely to be one. The experience of contemplation is a majestic space. We do not move from a state of equality. So we are beyond the extremes of settling or not settling. We find this to be certain. It is the supreme purpose. The thing that is most difficult to find is a resolute understanding. Those who are not fortunate will not find it. This is a field of practice for the fortunate people. There are those who do not see the bias of this contemplation, but look for it elsewhere. What hope is there? They are deluded. A multitude of deeds and tasks is the cause of samsara. A multitude of agendas and prospects is an obstacle on our path. A multitude of expansion and contractions is a torture for our minds. Those who will follow the trails and demarcations have fields of flesh. When this happens, they think about the meaning of this. This is also the door that lets them be born. This is also the door that lets them die. This is also the path that makes them die. This is also the ground where they let out a great sigh. From the beginning, we are the equal of the Buddhas. We are great indeed. This is the glory that subsumes all things. A heart of glory is a space that is beyond deeds. The sun of self-originating wisdom removes the cataracts of our ignorance, and we see. We see our individual teachers in this. We see our individual entourages in this. We see our individual teachings in this. It appears in all things. So it is a majestic and pervasive encompasser. We also see the levels of the Buddhas. We also make our own companions in virtue. We also make our own entourage of auditors. We also make our own karma of teaching. There is no sure teaching of unsurpassed secret mantra other than this one. There is no exhaustive end to interpretable endings. Interpretable meanings are mouths of word leaves. The definitive is a vehicle of certainty. It cuts through doubt. After we have sought out our pathway, the difficult travel is over. We will see the meaning that is difficult to see, to make its meanings into something real. We will look for its cause, or we will not look for it. We will attain its results, or we will not attain it. We will conceptualize an object, or we will not conceptualize it. We will purify a vessel, or we will not purify it. We will be imparted empowerment, or we will not be imparted. We will be educated on things that are here to know, or we will not be educated. The majestic space does not depend on anything. Extreme yoga is the transmission of the great perfection. Some describe it to be primarily a blessing. The blessings of this are propounded unto everyone. The wonders of the ordinary are inconceivable. In particular, they are majestic status of the supreme ones. Some believe that this is to be obtained from someone else. There is no getting or losing of this, so the fruits of this ripen for everyone. We do not disregard the results of karma. The wonders of the ordinary are inconceivable. In particular, they are abode of the supreme status. Some study or do not study. This is not to be studied by saying this, with the air quotes there. All those who do not study know from the beginning. It is not necessary to listen to, explain, or to hear about this. Our demarcations are self-liberating. This is especially noble. Some visualize and some do not. There is no visualization or materialization of this. This is totally clear to those who do not visualize, for it is without obscurations or coverings, so it is especially noble. Those who come out to look for those special qualities do not need to elicit compassion from others. It is not necessary to disregard the results of karma. It is not necessary to make them unclear or clear. When we see the meaning of not seeing, everything will be clear. Within the changeless domain of the Dharma, so he spoke from the royal tantra of the brilliant diffusion of majestic space. This is chapter 20, teaching that the awareness is a golden vase. There you go. You have that for now. I need to take a breather. Always when I read, I need to take a breather. I could speak for 10 hours straight, as many of you have seen me do. I've done a few 9 or 10 hour shows, but once I read from something, it's a little bit Faiza, what's my daily diet? My diet is my deity. It's my God. My God is myself. And myself and what I consume, if you're asking what I consume, I think that's I consume what I look at, what I hear, what I smell, what I feel from the wind, what I feel from other people. And if you're asking what I eat, or the fuck I want. It tends to be vegetarian. It tends to be vegetarian. A little bit of honey, a little bit of, I like honey, butter, ghee, raw milk, yogurt. I do not in any way attempt to eat anything that's vegan because it's retarded. And I'll say that again and again, and I don't care who fucking listens to me, because if you're vegan, you're a fucking retard, and you will die. You will die if you're vegan. You will. Sorry to tell you, this isn't your lifetime. You have misunderstood all of the teachings that have been provided so plainly for everyone. If you're vegan, you're a fucking idiot. And if you only consume meat, well, you're a fucking idiot too. Don't think I'm gonna leave anybody out of this. If all you do is kill animals to consume meat product because you want blood because you're a vampire, you're a fucking asshole. You're an idiot. I'm the king of vampires. I'm the god of this realm. If you vampirically always consume animals and slaughter them because you think that's what sustains you, you're an idiot. If you just consume plastic products as you're a vegan, you're a fucking you're not even a freshman in high school. You're a twat. Just is a fact. I can't do anything about that. I made the rules. These are my rules. I put them there, and that's what it is. If you're a vegan or a carnivore completely, you're an asshole. I can't change the rules. I already made the rules for this game. You should be vegetarian, evo-lacto, occasionally eat meat depending on your climate and depending on where you are, and do as good as you can. But if you stick to something and you're a religious fundamentalist, you're a religious fundamentalist cunt, that's your problem, and you're gonna have problems dealing with the secondary character of me that I made, which is the devil. This is actually God speaking to you. But if you want to see the Devalic side, if you want to see the devil plane of me, that's what's going to happen if you keep being fucking carnivores, which is carnivorous, and carnivorous is the word coronavirus. You can just rearrange a couple letters. If that's all you do, you fucking suck. And if all you do is eat plastic and you're a vegan, you fucking suck. And you can go deal with my brother, my Gemini twin. Oh, you didn't know I'm a Gemini? Yeah, go deal with my other one. You're an asshole. I always gotta make sure I put that little shout out in there. Anna, Anna. What's up, Anna? Which one are you talking about? I'm gonna read a little more. I gotta fix my door because it's very windy and it keeps moving my little stone that is holding the door open. You guys want to see how my door is held open? Check it out. So, this guy here, this little guy right here, he holds open this door. Yeah, you see? And this guy over here, this guy right here, he's got a little stone next to him. This is a giant crystal. He holds that door open. And this door, because the wind is blowing from that direction, it keeps kind of moving the door. So that little guy sitting there in his posture is holding that open. So you like these guys? Yeah, these are two of them. I have one at my, you want to see my Buddha at the front door? Check this guy out. So here's my Buddha at the front door. That's him. He says he makes sure that everything is happy. See ya. One moment, please. So in case anybody wanted to know where I reside, if you've never seen before, this is that's part of my palatial estate. What's up, shows? My door number comes to 12. No, it doesn't. What? You know what? I've never actually looked at my door number. I know my. Oh shit! I know my building. Look at this fucking thing over here. Who did that? Who's done this? Oh man, the wind is getting rowdy today, huh? I thought my door number came to 7, but I guess not. I don't know. You were reading a chapter from the. Oh, you want me to read more on that? I can read it. Yesterday I was reading out of the Royal Attention on the brilliant diffusion of majestic space, and I was also reading on the Tao of Pooh, and I was also reading from For Everyone that this is probably what I should read more of, the weapons of mass instruction. I'm going to read more of this before I read out of that book again, because I've read out of the Pharmacist Desk Reference so much. It's such a big book, and there's so many chapters and so many different things that most of my videos, I've probably covered that entire book in my videos. Not necessarily from reading from it, from just getting ideas out of it. This motherfucker right here. I might have to close that door. Man, it is windy here, man. It is windy as fuck. No, for real. It pushed my statue aside and closed the door. It was so windy outside. I thought I was the airbender. What am I? I'm not doing this. Somebody else is. So I'm air sign. I can control the wind, but somebody else is outside doing it right now. Oh, 147. That's You know what's funny? That's part of my area code. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Let's see. No, 7 and 4 is 11, and 1 It's 12, which is 3. So you said... No. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, so yeah, Patrick, you're right. Yeah, 12. Yes, you're correct. 12, which is 3. Yeah, Patrick Rogers. There you go. You're correct. You're correct. What's my hair routine? I don't know. Put it up in a fucking put it up in buns. Oh, you know, I said I was gonna put it in pigtails today. Kind of because as a humorous reference to pigs and bunnies. I thought it was funny. I didn't do it, but maybe I'll put pigtails in. It just takes me a little bit because I gotta divide up the hair properly on either side of the head and put it up into my little Chun-Li's. Oh, Chun-Li, welcome to the noodle factory. There you go. How much noodle you want for the sakita? Yeah, but I'll start doing that. I'm not being racist. I'm being racial, not racist, because I have much family that is Asian. So. Yeah, exactly, Patrick. I didn't know what was written on the door. I didn't know if the building number was written there too. My hair routine is basically I don't wash it too often. I tie it in a bun all the time. When I do wash it, I wash the fuck out of it, and then I'll use conditioner to get the knots out because there's definitely going to be knots. And then occasionally I will use aged urine. And then occasionally I'll be like, all right, I'm going in the bathtub, and I'll grab a hunk of burning love. Yeah, a hunk of fucking. So stupid. I'm sorry. A giant a giant piece of coconut oil, and just put it all over my body and all over my hair. I'll just bathe myself in coconut oil, like a whole bottle of it, like whatever, 16 ounces. I'll just and then I'll just sit there, and then rinse myself off, and then put my hair up into a knot, and then put something on it because I can't get all the oil out. I'm not gonna wash it again, and I'll let it sit for a day or two in my hair, and then have oily, greasy, funky hair, and then I'll wash it a day or two later. And then this is this. And I get some of the curls because I will, right when it's drying, put it up in a knot, so it gives me kind of a weird little... My hair is mostly straight, but there's a little bit of curl to it naturally. I don't know. So if I want extra waviness to my hair, I put it up in a top knot when it's wet, so as it's drying, it pulls it together and gives me this kind of wavy thing. But yeah. I don't like when my hair is too straight. I don't like it. Oh no. I had spilt something. Do I wash it with just water on the... no, I use, as much as I tell people about what to do the right thing with the, use herbs and blah, blah, blah. Like, you can't always find the completely organic this. Sometimes I use shampoo that is garbage. Sometimes, but it's infrequent. I try to find good shampoo, but sometimes I just don't have the money to. I can't afford $15 shampoo when this shit is $3, and I'm deciding whether do I get $15 shampoo or do I want to eat. It's not it's a pretty, and that's what general everyday people, you say, oh, you should just eat the good stuff so you don't have to go to the doctor. Well, most people don't even have enough money to afford the good stuff, so I make do. But yeah, urine usually gets most of the garbage. So if I do use shampoo that's garbage, usually some urine will go on my hair to clean that out. No poo? I don't know. Is that like shampoo that you do, like dry shampoo? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what poo is. However, not poops. Yeah, it's called constipation. No poo is called constipation. What's crack-a-lackin'? And I will read from this book in a second. And I think that I might die if I keep wearing this fucking thing. So I'm gonna have to take it off because I'm starting to sweat and I don't like it. So hopefully you enjoyed your time, inspired by Zen in his orangey pastel Easter colors. And I'm going to take this off now, and you guys can see another version of me. You ready? Okay, we're back, and here's this version of me, which is my favorite. If you guys don't know this, if you don't know who this is, that's there you go. You call me childish as much as you want. My man 626. That's one of my nicknames. 626. So I'll let you all know it's you call me Ayo, Zen, Grandma, which is grandma or grandma, or 626. Those are the ones I'll give you for now. Depends on where you are. Those are the free offerings of my name. Motherfucking Ohana. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm here. Is Ohana. Wow. Whoo! I was sweating with that orange jumpsuit on, yo. Will I act any different? Slightly, just because I'm not sweating. I do want to go. You know what? As I told you yesterday, I really enjoyed smoking a cigar, drinking a coffee, and some tequila. And I'm feeling like I want to smoke a cigar, but I can't do it in my house. It's not just because this is no smoking in the house apartment. I just wouldn't want that aroma in here all the time. And outside right now it's too windy. It'll fuck it up. So you just get to see me get drunk on tequila. Well, no, this is vodka and grape juice. I don't agree with the water thing. Here's why. Because let's make it simple. You know where shampoo came from? Shampoo came from. There's a couple. Let me show you. Came from here. It came from. So Here's where soap comes from. Soap. It's called soapinins, I think. So there's a lot of different plants, seeds, nuts. These are nuts. These are called soap berries or soap nuts. And when you consume them, they clean your insides. So people that don't use soap, see, check them out. Soap nuts. See, it actually got a little wet, so it's a little. There's the little soapy. I could throw this into the washing machine and it produces bubbles and cleans things. People should be eating soap berries and soap nuts and cleaning their outside with it. People that don't clean themselves are dirty, crusty motherfuckers. Oh, I'm just going to use water because it's natural. No soap is natural. Fuck you, you're an idiot. Go do the research, you fucking rancid cunts. Well, I'm just going to let my hair dread out and never shower. That's retarded. That's literally retarded. You know, like the super dreads that just smell like patchouli and haven't showered in 10 weeks and their hair's all fucked up. No, fuck that. It's a natural thing. It's right here. I'm showing it to you. Here, check it out. Check it out, you fucking clowns. Here, see these things right here? Put them in water, they produce soap. These are nuts. These are berries. Just like a bunch of other things. There's some potatoes that do the same thing. They produce the thing to clean things. Cleanliness is next to godliness, you fucking scumbags. So yeah. No, the rinsing with water is stupid. It's really stupid. You need to clean off your hair. If you live in a city, you're getting grime and grease and grit all over your person. If you get it into your pores, it's clogging you up from actually. So go and fuck. Even if it's the shitty stuff, use that. But at least clean yourself off, you filthy fucking you hemorrhages to society. You fucking you hemorrhoids. You leeches on society, you disgusting, filthy ingrates. Yeah, that's for real. And people think because I walk amongst these people and I sort of look like them and I say hi to them that I'm like them. No, I'm the fucking king of the gypsies. But I clean myself. And these people need to learn to fucking wash their dirty fucking asses off. Oh, I just use water. Nah, that don't work, dude. And you probably use fucking sink water with the chlorine in it and the shit that's calcifying your pineal gland, and the only way you can fix that is by eating LSD every day, you fucking dopes. Eat LSD every day. Yeah, because who made that? Oh, the government? Oh, yeah, you trust the government. They hate the government. They don't trust the government. They eat fucking LSD all the time and say, oh, their mind is expanded. They're conscious. They're aware. Fuck you, you stupid cunts. Just the way I feel about it. Who can I piss off today? Who can I insult today? Let's go through it. I'm not against anybody. I'm against everyone. I'm the devil. I ride alone. It's just me. It's me and then everybody else that's being a fucking asshole. Hey, I'm an asshole sometimes, but I'll insult everybody. Let's go. Bring up a topic. Who you want me to insult? Yeah, black soap is good, and a dry brush is good. Black soap and dreads are fine. Don't get me and don't get me wrong about dreads. If you keep them clean, dreads are a great idea. I've talked about this many times, so don't take it too far. I'm just talking about these specific motherfuckers that are dirty dreads. There's dirty dreads that you don't want to fucking deal with, and then there are people that are cleanly and orderly with what they're doing with what they because they understand what their hair is. Hey, what the fuck do I know though? I'm just talking a bunch of dumb shit. But yeah, black soap and Dr. Bonner's is great. As I'm sitting out here and you know what? I feel internally that my soul is black and like melanated, and that I'm out here in whiteface. I'm doing whiteface right now for people. But the funny thing is, white people don't trust me. They don't like me. White people do not like me. It's pretty much a given. But in the funny thing, you know, white people generally do blackface, and it's like a joke, and sometimes an insult to people, cultural appropriation, blah blah blah. I literally feel like I'm in whiteface right now because I haven't been in the sun getting my proper melanation, and so I'm just doing this to segue into white humor because oh he's white, he can make fun of white people. Of course I can. White people suck. If you're white, you suck as a human being. How's that? But you're white. How can you? It's kind of like Jews telling Jewish jokes. You know, you can do it. You can get away with it. Everybody in their own culture can make fun of their own culture. But the thing is, for me, I can make fun of any culture. It doesn't matter to me. Because I am all of you. What do you feel about that? How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel uneasy? I think the size of my nose and the shit that I say makes white people very uneasy. I think that's what it is. I think they know in the back of their minds that I will headbutt them if they say the wrong shit. I think they know that, and I think that's why white people are scared of me. And I'm not even that big of a dude. I mean, I'm kind of big. I'm actually I am a pretty large human being. I'm lanky, I'm skinny, but you know, auric fields are a real thing. People know this shit. I was walking down the street today. No, look, check this out. This is the first time I've dealt with this. I was walking so there's a sidewalk, the street, and then a field. So it's like there's a apartment complex, a field, a sidewalk, and then the street. And so I'm walking Meatwad, and I'm wearing that orange hoodie right there. And we're in the field, and these two old people are walking down the sidewalk, and then they get about 20 feet from us, and they both walked into the street. They walked into the street where they could have got hit by a motherfucking car to avoid me and Meatwad. And if anybody knows Meatwad, she is the most kind, loving creature on the planet. Wouldn't harm a thing. She's very funny. She's goofy. And same with me. These people literally sidestepped us into the street where they could have got hit by a car. They were both about 80. And I said, hey, what's going on, guys? And they both waved to me and smiled. And then what I seen was these two old people were walking at the same rate of speed, walking next to each other. Follow me here. Follow this story. This is very funny. If you could see it, visualize this. I'm in the field, 10 feet away, 5 feet away from the sidewalk. Or maybe that was a problem. I need to be 6 feet away from the sidewalk. And they walk in the streets, walk around. I say hi. They say hi. They smile. And they're walking together the entire time, walking together, hand in hand, next to each other. Then as they get by me, the woman starts walking at a very fast rate to the point where the old man is about 15 to 20 feet behind her. As they go around the corner, the woman keeps walking, head forward, walks, goes around the corner, and the old man is 15 to 20 feet behind her. Well, the entire time I had seen them from the other side, walking together, hand in hand, merrily, came upon us, walked into the street where they got hit by a car, said hi, and then the woman starts running almost. I mean, at 80, I don't know what running is, but that shit happened. It's the first ignorance that I've ever seen happen during this whole thing. I've seen some people with masks on, and they look fucking dumb and goofy, and they're causing fucking chaos. But nah, they just fucking boop, old woman, straight out of here. Funny as fuck to me. Hey Patrick, you see me doing white face? Hey Fizo, thank you. Fizo? I didn't know you were melanated. I had no idea. I just assumed you're just some dude running a channel. I had no perception of what you look like. Yeah. I was talking about this yesterday. White people don't like me. Asian people I fuck with. Black people fuck with me. Mexican people fuck with me. White people don't like me. I'm like, I'm white. I'm fucking. Look at it. I was a slave too. I'm Slavic. I'm Jewish. Yeah, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that for a minute. Jews don't really fuck with me. Once in a while. Once in a while, but not really. But the real Jews, black people are the real Jews. This is why white people are called Jewish. They're like the Jews. That's the news. And this ain't even had anything to do with Moor. Moors are even secondary. You have it culturally, religiously, and skin color and all of this. The original Jew was a black person, like a melanated person. And then everything became scripted in something, and there was white people with their ears connected and the fucking hook nose. And I don't have a hook nose. I just have a big nose. Just it's different. Which stole the culture and made Hebrew. So you got Hebrew, Israelites, and Jew. And then you have Jewish. Ish. If you put ish next to anything, it means kind of, sort of like something. So if I say Jewish, they're kind of, sort of like something. But they're not. They're not. The Jewish people are not Jews. They're Jewish. It's two different things. Put that in your fucking metadata banks. I don't know how many times I had to explain this shit to people. You try to explain to somebody, they're like, well, I don't know, what are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe she had to piss. Oh, you're Caribbean. Now, Faizo, do you say Caribbean or Caribbean, or do you have another inflection on it? Is it A, Caribbean, or B, Caribbean? Where's your credentials? I'm going to read, just for you, Patrick Rogers. I'm going to fill this cup up and I'm going to read that chapter. Thank you for saying that, Patrick Rogers. I'm reading that chapter out of this book. Where's your credentials? It's literally a chapter in the book. Thank you for asking for it. That's what I was waiting for. If you understood. If anybody understood the level of magic I'm dealing with, that's literally how it works. I'd like to say that again. That if you all understood the levels of magic that I'm working with, now here's the dilemma, guys. It really is a dilemma. I have to right now. I don't know how this happened because I put a fucking 3-hour show on and somehow it skipped over to something that I don't know whether or not it is copywritten. So here's how this has to work. I have to start another show. I'm going to give this the opportunity to stay online for a little bit because there was a lot of really good information, but I can't play this anymore because somehow this fucking dumb shit just shit over to another that I didn't even put on here. And it's been playing music that may or may not be copywritten. And I don't want any copyright claims against my shit. They won't claim it. They'll copyright. They'll copyright claim it. As long as it's not a strike or a block. So that won't happen. But I have to shut the shit off. I don't know how that happened because I swear I just put a fucking 3-hour video on of music that shouldn't be. And now it's on to some music that I didn't put in here. Fucking. Ugh. Hope you understand what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do here, guys. I'm going to make another show right now. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 3 minutes. Let me line up some music and do a little meditation. Get back in order. But I can't do any more of the show because this definitely will get fucking blocked if it is copywritten. It was supposed to be uncopywritten, and now it's saying that it's not. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? And Faizo, go make some tea, and I'll chat with you in a second. That's interesting. I didn't know you were Caribbean or Caribbean. The Caribs, yeah, it is, yeah, based on the Caribs and the Arawaks. Okay, we'll get into the Caribs, and we're gonna read, and again, we're gonna read out of that chapter. Where's your credentials? Because I deal with that kind of magic where you said a book, literally a chapter in that book, and that's how I'll read from it. So I'll see you guys in a second. Bye, bitches. Honeys, go pet an alpaca.